Welcome to the Skybox DFS first quick look for Wednesday the 24th. Before we get into some of these quick picks to help you, just want to remind you that what I end up doing is evaluating multiple optimal lineups and then just give you a quick rundown of who I see popping in the majority of these lineups. I'm doing this research anyways for myself, so I figure I'd just help provide that out there to everyone else in case it helps anyone else with their overall research. So before we get into that, I want to talk about two quick things from yesterday. One, did anyone watch that Boston-Dallas game? Doncic hit two critical threes in the final seconds, and one of them was with only 0.01 left on the clock. Unbelievable. Doncic, again, was close to a triple-double. He was only 2 assists away. It was a great game. Came down to the end. Also yesterday, Jarrett Allen, who was the center pick in our final quick look yesterday, he ended up playing 34 minutes, got a double-double with 13 points and 14 rebounds. Also, to add to that, he ended up with a steal and 4 blocks. So that center pick ended up being pretty well. All right, so I'm going to get into these picks right now. Point guard, right now a few different names are popping up. DeJounte Murray, Patty Holmes, and Ricky Rubio. However, the one that I'm going to pick first is Murray. And we know that they haven't played for a little bit, but, Murray had an awesome game the last time out. And even 3 games ago, he had a great game, even though the fantasy points were really due to those 8 steals. Believe DeJounte Murray is going to have another great game. He's going in the right direction. He's usually over 30 minutes, besides the Atlanta game and Golden State, where you see he was under that amount. Obviously, he doesn't perform, but 2 out of the last 4 games have been great. Shooting guard, it's a constant guy that's showing up, and that's SGA. He's just been very consistent, right? He gets close to that 5X that we need, always around 35 minutes played. He fills up the stat line, with points, rebounds, assists. He even got a block the last game, but the last 3 games in a row, he did get those steals. So we're going to add him as the shooting guard. Small forward. So 2 guys pop right now. 1 is Jimmy Butler, and 2 is Doug McDermott. Jimmy Butler, it's hard for him to get his value day in, day out. So actually, I am going to plug in McDermott. And the reason why he is popping up is because he's actually being plugged into the starting lineup today. So they are plugging him in. Yes, he hasn't done much the last game out. He did play 36 minutes against Atlanta and really performed. But hopefully this starting nod will actually help him. Power forward, again, not too much of a surprise. There'll be Jeremy Grant. He's been very consistent as well, getting around those 35 points that are needed. So we're going to plug him in real quick. The center position, this guy actually popped up a couple days ago, I believe, and he's popping up again right now, and it ends up giving you good value, and that's Wendell Carter Jr. The last time out, he ended up with 18 points, 13 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 steals, all within 28 minutes. So he crushed that value by far. And with Minnesota not the best at defense in the center position, Karl Anthony Towns is not that good of a defender. We might see a repeat, so we're going to plug him in. So these are the 5, one from each position, of who we are looking to start off our lineups with based on our research. Real quick, maybe I'll plug in some extra guys. I've seen Walker pop up on some lineups, so we can add him. None of those guys are showing. None of those as well. I just want to try to plug in some guys that I've seen in lineups. Ball, for sure, has popped up on a lineup or so. Actually, I've seen Tatum pop up as well. And then I actually have seen Hart, but I don't like leaving all that money on the leftover. So I'm just going to go in here, look real quick. And just for now, it's going to change. We're just going to plug in Hayward just so that we use up all our money in this little quick build. So, all right. So, well, that was it for the first quick look. Join me tonight for the final quick look to see if some of these picks actually change. So hit that subscribe button. Let me know if you have any comments in the comments below. All that wonderful stuff, thumbs up, that everyone says. So just want to thank you very much for listening.